Here's Charles.
And this matchup between the 1 and the 8 seed, it doesn't feel as one-sided as many do. You really feel like this is anyone's game.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, they've had their chances, and they're playing with passion. They've just got to tighten up on the execution. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Fisher. That drops in and comes off an assist from Watson.
That's 3 of here to start the half.
Michigan State trailing, and with the 8 seed and 1 seed dynamic you mentioned, rarely does an 8 seed come in as hot as this one's been.
Knew one of the top seeds were going to have to deal with it. Still, when you're a #1 seed, you need to find ways to survive and advance because that's what it's about this time of year.
Mills, covered by Watson. To the wing, right side, 5 on the clock. Here's Lambert. Again, the miss by the Spartans. And here are the Wildcats now. Here's MP. Back to Charles. Watson.
Join the meet.
Go from 14. It's hauled in by the Spartans.
And something that many of these young guys are dealing with, Greg. The amount of nerves and anxiety you feel when you're playing a tournament game. It's more than a notion.
It's a pressure you can't prepare for. The upperclassmen should be okay if they've been here before. But for freshmen and first-time tournament players, it can be overwhelming.
Now here's Hayward. He's got 9. Pass to Strahan. McLeod. Shot to stop the run. The second chance effort. MP with the block.
Alertness pays off with a block from MP. That focus is something scouts are sure to notice.
Now here's MP. 18 points for him. To the middle. Charles. He's guarded by Hayward. That's tipped and stolen by MP. And Lambert with the block. And that'll be Villanova's ball.
Now into the lineup for Villanova. Substitution for the Spartans.
It's Prince Strahan, high post. Here's Bush. Here's Strahan. Persistence pays off, and they finally hit a shot.
And how about the instincts of Strahan? Phenomenal job using that length to track down the offensive glass.
Back to Charles, to the paint. Here's MP. Misses the layup. He had him with the pump fake.
No boy join the meet.
Inside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
MP, Webb covering. Pulls it.
2 minutes remaining.
And the jumper from down low is true. One thing that's been clear with MP ever since signing day, he goes his own way, and he's in control of his own fate.
Talking with MP, you can tell he's a real guy.
Substitution for Michigan
Whatever
State.
path he chooses will be up to him, though. No outside influence is trying to guide him one way or the other. He's making the call.
Now Strahan. That one's good. Mills.
And look at Strahan making the right play, kicking the ball ahead to the open man.
MP left side, stolen by Mills. Here's the fast break. Outside, Hayward takes the three, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Because Hayward's journey to this point has been tougher than any shot ever will be, he doesn't shy away from these moments at all. Big-time step up.
Down low. MP inside. He's guarded by Hayward. That one goes. Count it.
What a moment. MP rising to the occasion, proving he can deal with the big-time pressure.
Now here's Strahan. Inside. Lambert. Good D by MP. Outside, Watson. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his third personal foul.
First free throw is good. And that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
So it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Here's McLeod. Off the mark there with the three. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Villanova.
He drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2. And so he drops them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are clicking. And more importantly, it made an opportunity to put this away and did
No
not
bro,
turn
join
it
the
down.
meet.
And, you know, this run, the kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And out of bounds, the Wildcats will take it.
Substitution for Michigan State.
And so the Villanova Wildcats have won it and will move on.
And they really earned this victory tonight. Job isn't done yet, but they're still going to enjoy this one. That was a heck of a win.
And it looks to me like MP's found his groove. He's raising his game when the pressure's high. And that's a great sign for them as they get into the later rounds of this tournament.
And so that concludes our presentation of college hoops. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt saying thanks for joining us and see you next time for round 3 of the tournament. Hello and welcome. Along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. We're all set to bring you third-round action in the quest for college basketball's biggest prize. In this game, we'll see the Villanova Wildcats against the Gonzaga Bulldogs.
And watch out. When Villanova gets on a roll, history dictates that they're a true title contender. And they've got MP looking to turn it up the rest of the way.
And Clark, what has impressed you most from watching Gonzaga?
Well, you know, so much of their offense comes from Wyatt Irvin and his ability to fill it up from outside. To slow them down, you're going to have to close out on every perimeter shot of his and hope that Irvin has an off night.
And the atmosphere gets a little more intense as the stakes get higher here in the third round.
And to look here at the sophomore Irvin, what a fantastic shooter he is. Great stroke. He can light it up from deep in a heartbeat.
To the middle. Here's Charles. It's hauled in by Booker. Gonzaga with the ball. And Irvin gets it to go. And for Irvin, he had solid shooting numbers from deep as a freshman. But this season, he's been on another level.
He made a big adjustment before the season, and boy, has it paid off. Now he can pull from range and still have great efficiency. This guy's the type of player you have to scheme to control.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Pass to Torres. Irvin right side. Pulls up from 12. And a great assist by Torres as that one goes in.
Boy, I love it. Torres, no hesitation. If a teammate is open, he swings the ball right to him.
Up top, Watson. Covered by Torres. To the paint. MP inside. Irvin on him. The pass to Parker. Back to MP. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Wyatt Irvin. And what we've seen from this team in the tournament, you get the feeling that MP is the true barometer for how they'll play.
When he's